Hey guys, and welcome to QuickBYTES. Today I'm not going to show you something old, but instead I'm going to unbox this newly arrived game, the collector's edition of Divinity Original Sin 2. For those who are not familiar with the game series, Divinity Original Sin is an old school role-playing video game that first came out in 2014. And in my opinion the only one that could compare to games like Fallout, Planescape Torment, Baldur's Gate and other old school role-playing games in terms of quality. Having already finished the first one in co-op mode with my friend, I knew the sequel would not disappoint me. So when they announced their kickstarter project of Original Sin 2, there was no question in my mind to support them, especially since they promised a limited physical edition of the game on their Kickstarter page. And now that it has finally arrived here, I'm going to open up the box and show you the contents of it. You open up the box here on the front with two small magnets at the bottom, and the first thing you see here is a huge foam box, which I guess holds a delicate statue, or a doll as I like to call them. We should open up that one first and see what's inside. Now I have to say I'm not a huge fan of dolls with games. I have limited shelf space, believe it or not, and because of this doll the box is ridiculously huge. So huge in fact that it will not fit well with other games on my shelf. Anyway, I might be nitpicking here. So here it is, a 10-inch doll that I have to put together myself. It feels heavy and has a very nice quality to it. This figurine is of Fane, which is a member of the new skeletal undead race in the game. It comes with Fane's actual skeleton head, but you can also change it to this nifty mask of the shapeshifter head. I have to admit that he actually looks very cool. But what I really like about old school role-playing games are the huge and detailed lore books, and there seems to be one here that has a very nice quality to it. In this book you can read up on the history of the world that you're playing in, and this is something that old role-playing games did very well in the past. So I'm very excited to read this book. Also here is the game manual. And behind that is a cloth map, which is also very cool and old school. Like the old Ultima games had these cloth maps included with their games. And it adds a very nice feel to the atmosphere of the game. This one also feels like it's of a very good quality. The second book here is a 160-page compendium of Revelonian artwork. Now, we've seen these kinds of books with modern releases of collector's edition boxes, and I guess it's nice to have pictures to look at when you're not playing the game. But I personally find it to be enough to have these pictures inside the lore book, with some text that gives them context. And then finally we have the badge here that says Divinity Original Sin 2 Kickstarter Backer Edition, and I'm number 2925 of 3447 people. So yeah, my take on the box is that I would have been equally satisfied with just the lore book and cloth map inside of a big box PC box. That would match my other old role-playing games. But I'm not complaining though. I'm very happy with the end result here, and it looks like Larian Studios really delivered on the quality of this box, both the inside and the outside of it. So that's it. Next week I'm going to take a look at the poke command and the cheats that were used with that command on the Commodore 64. So make sure you subscribe to get notified next Friday. Until then, take care and bye bye.